Welcome to All Pro Football 2K8 franchise here on the Buck Sports channel as we see our cavalry face the Pittsburgh Dynasty. Now, a big part of this week is it's a double header. If you're new to the series, since the last 4 games were really close, but it looks like this team isn't going to be doing too well this season, we are going to be doing double headers for most of the rest of the season unless there's a super big game. And here we face the #1 ranked Dynasty. Now, for a #1 ranked team, most likely after week 8 they're going to drop. They're not playing nearly as well as they usually do due to their quarterback play from Nate the Great Porter. He is a good quarterback, but due to injuries at his young age, it's rumored that he will retire after the season, just like Ryan Humes will. Now, a couple weeks ago, it was released, breaking news, that Ryan Humes will retire. And then last week, we saw our backup quarterback, Jackson Thomas, who's supposed to be our future, get hurt. So what can we see this week with Ryan Humes getting basically all of the brunt the next 2 weeks, as Humes is under center with Morris behind him. As Humes hands it off to Darren Morris, who's having a career season so far, he takes to the sideline, he breaks the tackle, and finally taken out of bounds. Also, if you want exclusive breaking news, the Discord link is in the description down below, where just about a couple times a week I will post breaking news about the league. Now, Humes trying to scramble away from pressure. He throws on the run to Rice, and his feet are in. That's going to be a gain of 7. Humes still has a decent arm, but a lot of the balls can just kind of float in there just a little too long and cause big interceptions. 2nd down and 3 now. Humes under center, and he throws it, and he completely misses Tanner Beckham III over the middle and almost throws an interception. That was a horrible throw by the future Hall of Famer. 3rd down and 3. Gives it to Darren Morris again. Gets amazing blocking, and Morris gets the first. Number 4 is showing that he should have stayed with the Crusaders, but they did not want him. So he came to the best running offense in the league, and it is showing. 1st down and 10 with Humes under center. Screen pass again. Throws it to Morris to the sideline. He jukes and gets pushed out of bounds. The Dynasty are not known to have super athletic players except one of their corners on defense. But other than that, their defense is just pretty solid, especially at linebacker. Now Weathers just trucks through a defender here, showing his amazing running ability like he showed last year, leading the league in rushing. This year he's in a backup role, but he's a lot more fresh and can break a lot more tackles. I think in the future they're going to probably shove him more to fullback, but at his age, not surprising. 1st down and goal. Morris play action. Now it's thrown down the field to Hanson. Touchdown! Hanson gets a big catch in the back of the end zone, scoring the first points of the game. So you see here Humes is sitting in the pocket, perfectly. And now we're going to see Nate the Great Porter come out here. He is a great quarterback. He has a championship under his belt from the Dragons. He throws to the left side to McMahon, and it's caught. They originally had Bryce O'Connell ever since they drafted him in the first offseason on the channel. But after all these years, Bryce O'Connell just became a locker room cancer and was basically forced out of Pittsburgh. Now he's with the New Jersey Hawks, but now Nate the Great Porter under center throws it. He was a backup last year. Perfect catch and run. It's going to be a first. Now Nate Porter, he's really known for his read coverage ability. And when he was in college, before we even had a developmental system, he gives it to Ty Banks, who breaks the tackle past MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, and Defensive Player of the Year. Ty Banks is a special player here in the league from the Discord. But anyway, Nate Porter, back when we used to take people from college, he was going against a whole bunch of great players like Electric Johnson, who's now on the Chicago Tigers, and everyone thought Nate Porter was going to be the winner out of that draft class in Season 8, and it turned out to be Nate Porter. Now Porter backs up, he throws down the field, it's intercepted by Garrett Jensen! As I was just saying, Electric Johnson ended up turning out to be the best quarterback out of that draft class, but Nate Porter has failed to really show some consistency, and right there, as we saw, just a weak throw down the field right to Garrett Jensen, and that's going to be second down and 12 here for the Cavalry. As Morris gets the handoff, he breaks the tackle, he cuts it to the right, falls down with a gain of 8. Morris likes to gain those extra yards. Third down and 4. Humes gives it to Morris. He follows his blockers, and that's a first down. Now, admittedly, the Cavalry do have one of the best offensive lines when it comes to running the ball in the league. But Darren Morris being able to find the holes, break tackles, and make them himself as Morris hits the sideline again. The Dynasty just can't stop him. With Okoye Mabute on that left side, can't make any tackles. Ty Banks from the Discord has to constantly make all the tackles. As now they give it to Reed Weathers, who breaks a tackle. He almost breaks another and falls forward for a gain of 5. Second down and 5 now. He sits in the pocket, throws a deep to Hansen to the first down marker and more. First and goal could be coming up here, but let's see this throw. They've been Humes really likes these post routes. Not a lot of his offenses in the past have really successfully used them, but Cameron Scalone loves post routes. And now again, Humes trying to scramble out, and he's going to take it himself, and that's a touchdown for the 17-year vet, Ryan Humes. Number 9 making a big play with his legs. First down and 10 for the Dynasty. They won a championship last year, the last year of Bryce O'Connell being very up and down, but Ty Banks just follows through and gets a good gain of 8. And again, he gets another handoff, and he gets another first. Now, Ty Banks is getting later in his career as a running back. I mean, as a linebacker, he's probably going to be a Hall of Famer for the next 10 years. And another scrambling play by Nate Porter gaining a couple yards. But as a running back, I think they need to give it to Okoye Mabute more to save Ty Banks for those defensive plays. And as right there, Banks just getting hit hard by McLaughlin. Now third down and 2. Porter under center throws it and just misses an easy pass to Perry Polak down the middle. First down and 10. Now again, Humes gets obliterated as he's about to throw the ball. They blitzed hard and got to the quarterback. Second down and 16. The Cavalry give it off to Morris again. He gets a gain of about 2. The Cavalry really struggled last year and only got 2 wins for really all their hard work, but really showed the great running game that they could have. And this year, they look a lot better, but I think they're a really good quarterback away from really making a splash as Darren Morris hits the sideline to the 50, the 40, the 30. Can anyone catch him? Finally, Ty Banks gets him down at the 20-yard line. Oh my goodness, it's first down and 10, nearing the red zone as Humes just gets almost killed with Ty Banks on the blitz. Now second down and 10. He sets his feet, throws to the right side to Tanner Beckham the third. That's another first down. Humes. When Humes plays good, this team is pretty good, probably top 10, and it's only carried to the top 10 due to the fact of the run game. As right there, Hugo Reyes, son of Emil Reyes, the head coach right there, making a big play. And now Humes tries to make a play with his feet, and he throws into coverage, luckily not getting a pick. Boston is in full control of this game here. And they're motioning Beckham over. Looks like zone. 3rd down and goal. Humes steps back. He throws it to Morris, and nobody's there. Touchdown! Darren Morris, number 4, showing his receiving play here with the Cavalry. 2nd down 7 now for the Dynasty. Nate Porter sits in the pocket. It's a fumble! They call it a fumble. They finally pick it up. Ty Banks runs to the ball, picks it up. 3rd down and 7. Porter sits back. He throws it down the field. McLaughlin knocks the ball down. It's going to be Cavalry's ball. If they score one more time, I don't see how the Dynasty can come back. 1st down and 10. They give the ball to Morris. He falls forward for a good gain of about 5. There's rumors there's going to be a lot of retirements due to the Cavalry having one of the oldest teams in the league, as Tanner Beckham III makes an amazing catch near the sideline against Hugo Reyes. 1st down and 10, they give it to Reed Weathers. He gets the blocking, one-on-one, breaks a tackle, touchdown! And that's going to finish this first game of the video, with Reed Weathers scoring a big touchdown play as Cavalry win 41-3. The Dynasty just could not get anything going, and it's just mainly because they still have an amazing run game with Ty Banks, but they don't have the consistent quarterback ability like they used to, with Nate Porter having one of his worst seasons of his career so far. And it's just not looking good for the Dynasty. They're definitely going to fall from the power ranking from 1 to definitely below the top 10. But the Cavalry are looking good. We don't really rank teams based on their winning percentage. We look at how good their offense and defense is, and then we take everything into account just to show how good teams are. And now let's get to our second game of the video, with the Cavalry versus one of their biggest rivals in the New Jersey, now Brooklyn Hawks, as they have a new quarterback in Bryce O'Connell, but this is going to be a rainy game. They are ranked 24th in the league. They're last, but a big thing is that was before them coming into the season. They had one of the worst defenses, one of the worst offenses. Now, with Bryce O'Connell and an upgraded receiver with Mauricio Shepard from the Dragons, this offense does come up significantly, but they still lack an amazing defense that really keeps them out of any top 10 discussions. But O'Connell really needs to show if his mouth is really worth the price of him leaving the Dynasty. Now, he says that they only won because of him, and he got none of the credit. Can he show on a new team that he deserves all of the credit? We'll see. Now, 1st down and 10. O'Connell's under center, number 9. He tosses it to Franklin. He breaks the tackle, and Kettrick Buffin from the Discord tackles him down. Martell Franklin, he was newly entered into the league the last few years. He's really showed that he has some decent ability in breaking tackles. He's very elusive, not very super agile, but he's definitely an elusive back, as they toss it to their fullback for a big gain down the sideline. Brooklyn here, as they move from New Jersey to Brooklyn, O'Connell throws down the field to Mauricio Shepard down. Oh my goodness, Garrett Jensen gets burnt, and that's a touchdown for the Hawks. Oh my goodness, if we see that again, Shepard just absolutely demolished Jensen down the field. I don't know what happened. Must have been a miscommunication. It's going to be 7-0. The Cavalry absolutely destroyed the Dynasty last week as they are the #1 team in the league. And now Humes takes it himself down the sideline and jukes out of bounds. Gets the first. And now they give it to Morris. He gets destroyed. 2nd down and 13. Now, Humes isn't great at passing, but it's play action. He throws a rope down the field, and that is 1st down for Tanner Beckham III. Just perfectly caught him in man coverage and just destroyed him. Humes now gives it to Morris. He gets stuck behind the line. Morris is still facing Jeff Moore from the Hogs. They're going back and forth with the lead for rushing yards. And now again, a big overthrow from Ryan Humes. Now he did have some pressure in his face. They do a counterplay now, 3rd and 11. He gets the blocking. Morris hits the Jets. He breaks the tackle and finally tackled down by Connor Asper. Strong safety for the Hawks. Great play by Morris though. Really showing his top end speed that he does have. He may not be the fastest, but he at least has some gallop in him. 1st down and 15 after a penalty here. Humes moves Hansen. It's a screen, but he throws it down the field, and it's almost intercepted. What a bad pass right there. Vaughn Bruce making a big play. 2nd down and 15 now. Humes had a decent week last week. Can it continue? He sits in the pocket. Now he's scrambling. He finds someone open. It's Darren Morris down the field. Gets taken down 1st and goal 4 yards away. Just perfect. He just waited in the pocket with perfect precision. What an amazing throw right there. 1st down and goal. They move Smoochie Wallace to the left side. And counterplay to Morris. Down the field. Touchdown. It's a counter draw play right there. Faking a screen and then cutting back through. That's going to be a touchdown for the Cavalry. They miss on the extra points. That's 7-6. Now Bryce O'Connell takes a chance over the middle of the field, and McLaughlin makes a big play on the ball. Now Bryce O'Connell trying to avoid a sack again, and that's a big one for Johnson. Now, a big thing about this Cavalry defense is they do have Darnell Donald on that left side, who's a good edge rusher, and another big pressure by Johnson over the middle, and that's going to be a big sack on Bryce O'Connell. But like I was saying, big rumors about Darnell Donald wanting out from Boston due to his play time. So we're not sure. This team might fall apart next season as a big overthrow from Ryan Humes. We might see some big changes, especially because a lot of the players here have been here for a long time. As Tanner Beckham III makes another catch. He came in the offseason, and he's having a great season with the Cavalry. As Ryan Hall from YouTube sets up. He kicks the ball in the rain, cuts it right down the middle. We are up by 2. Can Boston keep the lead? 1st down and 10. Bryce O'Connell sits in the pocket, throws over the middle of the field, and Mauricio Shepard makes the catch. Now, if you're wondering why Ryan Humes is getting so many calls passing, especially because he was getting subbed out. Last video, our backup quarterback that we would sub in to give Humes a break got injured by severely breaking his left arm. He has a chance to play in the last game of the regular season, but we're still not sure. As O'Connell throws it deep, and it's caught by Moore! Down the field, touchdown! Don Terry Moore! Oh, wrong player. Sorry, that is Daniel Turner. Turner with a big play down the field. And now, the Cavalry can't do anything, so it's Bryce O'Connell's turn again. So he throws over the middle of the field, and it's caught. But anyway, to update you guys, so Jackson Thomas, our backup quarterback that we used for a lot of almost wildcat plays, he broke his arm severely against the Crusaders in the rain. And oh my God, what an interception by Samuel Avery. He jumped up in the 6'2". Amazing play by that CB, Samuel Avery. He's a veteran on this defense with a one-handed pick. So if you guys want to watch that, it's the video before this one, and Darren Morris gets the handoff. But yeah, so Ryan Humes is stuck playing every single snap. He's okay with it though. And he said that after he retires from playing, he's still going to be a quarterback coach for this team as Reed Weathers gets the handoff. He destroys a defender and almost destroys another one and taken down in the red zone. To see this again, Reed Weathers just getting a big hit right there. Looking like a linebacker running back. First down and 10 for Boston now. As Humes steps back, the lefty throws it to the right side, and it's almost picked off by Andrew Zempel from the Discord. Now second down and 10. Humes, play action. He sets his feet. Nope, he's scrambling, and he breaks one sack, but is taken down. Huge loss. Third down and long coming up. Really, they're just playing for a field goal here now. Humes sits in the pocket. Throws it down the field. It's caught by Tanner Beckham III. And he falls forward for the touchdown. Tanner Beckham III making one of his big plays that he gets every week. And that one was on Andrew Zempel, who is one of the highest jumping DBs in the league. And he just looks silly. Tanner Beckham III, and now the Hawks have to come back from that big play. And it is almost intercepted again. Samuel Avery knocking the ball down. If you notice, there is a player missing on defense. I believe it's Beckett Bradshaw is injured. So our star linebacker is going to be out for, I believe it's at least this game or even more. As another big play by Kettrick Buffin down the field knocks the ball down. So we're hurting for defensive players right now. And from what we know, we have at least 5 rumored retirements on the team this past year, with Daniel Turner making a good play against Samuel Avery. Avery's one of his biggest issues is his speed. So he can cover decent in man and zone, but the problem is if he even gets beat a little bit, that 6'2" giant ain't gonna do too well. And now in the empty, Bryce O'Connell steps back quickly, and as he throws, he gets hit by Bear Calhoun. One of the strongest D tackles in the league, just absolutely shoving guys down. Second down and 10. O'Connell breaks one sack, and he throws down the field to Mauricio Shepard for the first down. There's a penalty, so Bryce throws it over the middle, but it doesn't matter. First down and 5 due to the offsides penalty. With 15 yards to go before the end zone, can the Hawks get another touchdown on the board as Bryce throws it to Kirkland, and that's a touchdown! Everett Kirkland, one of the best tight ends in the league, Great play, and now kickoff here. And the Cavalry actually take it out. Marcus Aco. He takes to the right side. He breaks the tackle. He breaks another and another. He hits the crease. Down to the 30. The 20. And finally gets taken down as he puts the Cavalry in perfect position to get something here. First down and 10. Can they get points with this great field position? Humes throws it deep, and it's almost intercepted by Zempel. But nearing the end of the half, they're forced to take the field goal. In the rain, this isn't a gimme. Especially in the rain. The ball's kicked and it goes wide left. Welcome to the halftime show, and it's sponsored and supported by you guys. Whether it's for free with likes and subscriptions and comments. Also, down below, you can find my Patreon. It is updated and has new levels and new systems here. And let's start with the first one, $1 a month. You can become a player for free. Becoming a player is free on, even on YouTube. It's not a thing. It's just if you are a supporter, you'll get a player just for fun. Supporter basically just keeps the lights on. It's nothing crazy. You're not gonna get any crazy content or more content or be a part of the actual Patreon. It's more of just like a kind of a donation tier, but your name will be in the video, as you will with the rest of these memberships. And just mostly supporter is just a nice change of pace. Not a lot of people do $1 anymore, and I just frankly don't care. $1 is just a nice thank you to me. Next, Fanatic is a very big tier. I think it'll be the most popular tier. It's only $3 a month, but it's jammed packed with a whole bunch of content. You get behind the scenes content. You obviously get a player. You get the name in the video, but you also get a live stream once a week, or at least a video, where you guys live can chat with me, and we'll discuss the future of the league and weekly updates and so on and so forth. You guys can be in the chat and interact with me. Also, with Fanatic, like I said, with the behind the scenes content, will be little things to update you guys on how far I am with the video and some other things as well. $10 a month will be the Superfan tier. Here you get everything that the $3 and the $1 gets, except you also get to be able to call in to live streams. So I'll have it set up to where you don't just get to chat, but you can also go on and become have your face or just your voice on the live stream discussing with me about the league and about the storylines. And if you end up being an owner of a team, you can discuss what you possibly might do in the off season as well. $10 a month. Again, it's it doesn't have like a super big amount of content, but I think it's still a good price. And like I said, you get early content 24 hours early. Next are the two most expensive ones I don't really see anyone doing, but if you want to, go ahead. Mega Fan. You get a player like all the other ones. You get everything. You get the early content, the behind the scenes. You get the Patreon podcast. You also can become a part of the special Mega Fan monthly hangouts. That'll be with ballers and Mega Fans only. It's once a month. You can discuss with me about teams and your players and updates as well, and just screw around and talk, even maybe play video games with me. And then lastly, Baller. You get everything I just mentioned. You also become a co-podcast host with me for a whole episode, or more if I like you. And you get a special $50 Baller Discord. You become a sponsor as well, so you're going to have your whole own overlay on my videos where you are a sponsor, and like I said, a special Baller Discord where you guys can hang out together and or hang out with me and just discuss life with me and everything else. Other than that, basically everything will stay the same. You guys will be getting more content for free as well, with those live streams going on VOD every week. You guys just get to participate with it live. Those live streams won't start until I at least have like 5 or 10 Patreons, or patrons I should say. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, this isn't a needed thing. It's completely optional. Like I said, most content will stay free. Games will stay free. Being a coach or owner is free. And let's get back to the video. After the sponsored halftime, here we are with Boston down 21-16 to Brooklyn as Reed Weathers gets the handoff for only a gain of 5. Now again, 3rd down and 5. Humes sits his feet, throws it to the right side of Tanner Beckham the third as Zempel lays a big hit, but it's still a first. The Cavaliers are still shocked that they missed that field goal. It's going to be 1st down and 10. Can they do some here with Darren Morris almost breaking the tackle, but Sherman Thompson takes him down. 2nd and 11 now. Humes gets some blocking, throws to the right side to Hansen, and he gets some yards, but it's going to be 3rd down and long still. Now again, 3rd down here with Morris taken to the left side. He jukes out Asper and finally gets taken down by Thompson. 1st down and 10 for the Cavalry. They're going on this nice drive here. And Hume sits in the pocket, throws it deep to Beckham the third, and it works again. He put that ball on a rope downfield, throwing a dime to Beckham the third. Now Morris gets the handoff as he almost breaks a tackle. He's doing pretty well this game. This whole running game is actually doing well. A lot better than they did last week, as Morris again gets another big handoff and taken down by Zempel. 3rd down and 5. Cavalry have to do something here. And they give it to Weathers. He breaks 2 tackles. It falls forward for the first. Von Bruce with the tackle. If we see that again, Reed Weathers, he's just a bowling ball. Which is weird because when he was in the league about 12 years ago, he wasn't. So it's crazy to see how he's trained strength so much as Humes gets sacked hard. He needs to be careful about that. Now Morris again, he tries to break the tackle but can't and falls forward for at least a couple extra yards. 3rd down and 12. Humes is in the empty on the shotgun. He throws it down the field and it gets batted down. They're going for the field goal. Ryan Hall sets up. He slips. The ball is kicked barely and it's through the uprights. Oh, just barely. This rain is awful here. It's gotten worse after halftime. O'Connell pump fakes. He throws it down the field and it's caught. Perry Miller on the tackle, but still a first. First down and 10 now. O'Connell steps back and he sits in the pocket. It's almost intercepted, but it's not. And Kettrick Buffin has to make the tackle. The ball went right through Miller's hands, and Buffin had to make the tackle. 2nd down and 9. Now with O'Connell trying to avoid Darnell Donald on the edge, and he can't. Darnell Donald is a game wrecker when he wants to be. It's just that he's not playing as well the last few weeks. He's getting less and less playing time. And now O'Connell throws it down the field and it's almost intercepted. But they're forced to punt. And Daniel Turner, after having those 2 good plays, hasn't really had much since. Play action here. Ryan Humes throws it quickly. It's intercepted. Oh no. And it's going to go for a pick 6. Oh no! what a horrible turn of events here as Weathers, number 56, jumped the pass perfectly here. It's just perfect. And I think it was honestly just the rain and the receiver slipped. It was all in all a bad choice to throw there. And now the Cavalry are down by 9 points. First down and 10, they give it to Morris. And Langham makes the tackle. The Cavalry really need something to go here. They won last week against the number 1 ranked team, who may not deserve the number 1. And now they're going against the worst ranked team, and it can barely hang in there. It's Tanner Beckham, or no, sorry, that's Hanson down the right side as Asper makes the tackle. And now again with Humes under the center, gets sacked by Langham. Second down and 16 as Humes is motioning Smoochie Wallace to the left side. And they give it to Morris to the left, and he only gets a couple yards. We're in the fourth quarter here as Humes sits in the pocket. He throws as he's hit, and it's caught by Tanner Beckham III. Humes, I don't know what he's reached in for. It's been hard for him to make these type of passes this last 2 years, I would say. And now he's just making them without any regard. As now Darren Morris takes it to the left side and gets a good gain. And now they reach the red zone. Humes may not look like his old self, but I think the fact that he knows this is his last season in the league, he's willing to give it all up. He doesn't care to take any chances. And now Oko gets the catch. I think also Humes understands that this could be his last chance to win a title. He knows that's probably not going to happen as Morris gets the handoff for the touchdown. And now the Hawks get a chance here to put more points on the board with Kirkland getting the catch. But anyway, what I was saying was, I think Humes is just not caring to be passive or just try to be a game manager. I think he's just trying to squeeze out as much from that sponge of his career as possible. And I think it's a smart move. As now Bryce O'Connell throws it to Daniel Turner down the field. That's a perfect catch. Now O'Connell gives a nice counterplay to Franklin as it's stopped by Forbes. Evan Forbes came through the undrafted system. He's a tall linebacker. He's not very agile, but he's a do-it-all. He can run stop. He can play some coverage, and he can blitz. Second down and 12 now. O'Connell throws it to the backfield to Franklin. He cuts it to the left. He cuts it back to the right and gets the first. Lovelock, luckily, making the tackle. And now O'Connell throwing it down the field to Kirkland. Oh my goodness, what a hit by Perry Miller. But Kirkland kept the ball in his hands. That's why he's one of the best receiving threat tight ends in the league. And now O'Connell throws down the field. It's knocked down by McLaughlin. And now O'Connell steps back and he surveys. He throws deep to Turner. And he's taken down by Samuel Avery. They're reaching first and goal. And now again, Franklin gets a nice catch. And he almost gets a touchdown. He stopped right at the goal line. O'Connell trying to get him off sides, but it doesn't happen. Franklin cuts it in, and it's a touchdown for Brooklyn. Second down and 14 for the Cavalry here. Can they try to get some going? They give it to Reed Weathers on the left. He breaks one tackle, but gets hit hard anyway. Third down and 2. Down by 9 points. They really need something to go. And play action here. Humes sets up, throws it deep to Beckham. Down the field. He hits the Jets and almost breaks a tackle. But it's taken down near the 10-yard line. This is exactly what the Cavalry needed. Humes now throws a deep shot to Hanson, but it's overthrown. Second down and 10 now. Humes play action. Perfect protection. Throws it deep to Smoochie. He makes the catch in the back of the end zone. Touchdown. Humes is not afraid to throw it deep. First down and 10 for Brooklyn. And I'm sorry, I want to apologize if I keep saying New Jersey. It's just because they've been in New Jersey for many years. But now they're in Brooklyn here with Franklin getting the handoff and taken down. Second down and 7. Counter play, and Franklin gets hit in the backfield. Third down and 9 coming up. And they give the handoff to Franklin again, and he falls forward, and it's almost a first. And they're going to punt the ball, so the Cavalry have one more shot. 1 minute to go. Down by 2. They just need to get in field goal range. They only have one timeout, though. First down and 10. Hume slips in the rain. He throws off his back foot, and it's almost intercepted. That was a bad throw, but he obviously slipped. It was a very bad, unfortunate event. Second down and 10 now. Darren Morris in the backfield. Nope. Humes play action. He throws over the middle. It's intercepted by a D tackle in a zone. And that's going to finish the game. What a play by the Hawks. They end up winning 35-33. The Cavalry were right there. They had a chance, but Humes just made a bad call. But it's okay. As we see here, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Amazing couple games here back to back. I also want to say, like I said before, if you guys want breaking news, come to the Discord, and about almost every day or every other day, I'll update you guys on the league on the Discord. And now also want to plug, there's a Patreon link in the description down below, but most importantly, please like and subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys next time on another doubleheader next Thursday. Peace.